Seamus, talk us through the first half. Fantastic point, but talk us through the first half.
First half, look, we tried to play in the front foot initially. The manager wanted us to, but they're a good team. They cause you trouble. Very good team actually, and some good players. And look, we found it hard at times. We had a couple of chances. Did see across the face of goal that time, but it was tough game all night. 90 minutes was tough, and I thought they scored a great goal in the second half. Probably tired us out a little bit and scored that great goal, but look, we showed our spirit, we showed what we're about, and got back in the game. And then the fans really pushed us on to try and win it, and unfortunately we couldn't get the second goal, but now we're happy with the point.
Yeah, you kind of, after the first kind of 20 minutes, as you said, we were on the front foot. It seemed that Mick then seemed to change it up as they were getting in from the wide players. What was happening there for yourselves? Did you sense that we were kind of falling back on the back foot there?
No, something there initially that we wanted was to make sure they didn't play through the middle of us. We wanted to let them go wide, so we tuck in on one side, and then as the ball gets switched you need to get out quickly, but they've got some good quality in the wide areas. And then the manager mixed it up halfway through the second half to match them up, and then mixed it up again, and then went 4-4-2 at the end, so we adapted 3 or 4 different times throughout the game, and that was good. And as I said, look, we probably wanted all 3 points going into the game, but the way the game panned out, we're happy, and we move forward to next month and we go again.
Yeah, but just in regards, when they scored the goal, we always seem to play that much better when we seem to go a goal down. I always feel like we show great character. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we do. I suppose you feel like you've got nothing to lose, so lads are a little bit more freer, and that's probably something I always keep talking about is mentioning at half time as well, is we need to keep looking for the ball. It's the hardest thing in the world to keep demanding the ball, because if you give it away you feel like it's your fault, but you need to keep wanting it and demanding it, and I see it, and I know we've got to see it in training and that, so that'll come hopefully. And as you said, second half when we go 1-0 down we start to play a little bit, so it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, we showed yourself, Alan Judge and a couple of other players, and Stevens made some great interceptions and goal line clearances. Was it at that point you just kind of felt like we could get back into the game then?
Yeah, Judge came on and done well, cleared one at the back post, but no, we always know that if we can keep it tight at the back, or at least keep them to one goal, that we have it in us till the very last minute to get a goal, whether that be a set piece or not. But look, James, good cross, deflected cross, and Dedsey scored a great goal.
Was it very hard to pick up certain players, because the 2 fullbacks were tucking right in almost as like 2 extra centre midfielders, and then the 2 strikers were like sitting in front of your 2 centre backs? Was it very hard to pick them up when they were interchanged, and when the forward was coming in and then someone would pick up his spot? Was it very hard for that?
Yeah, look, that's what good teams do to you. They drag you in and out of position, and that's what they did tonight to a lot of us. But overall I thought we handled it quite well. They created some chances, which they're going to do so, but yeah, as you said, top teams, they drag you in and out all day long, but you've just got to, 2 centre halves defended the middle of the goal quite well, I thought, at times, and as I said, it was a great goal from them.
I noticed in the first half, like you said, you were actually going out to try, kind of take the game to them in terms of playing with a lot of width and depth. I noticed you and Enda were very high and wide at the start of the game, and then I think there was one particular chance where they caught you in transition on the counter attack, and then was that the moment where Mick kind of said to you, you're going to start tucking in now and not?
No, I'm not sure what decided Mick to change it, but no. If me and Endo were both high and wide at the same time, we were doing something wrong, because that wasn't the plan. It was only supposed to be one at a time. So yeah, maybe look, attacking fullbacks, we got caught up the pitch a little bit, but no, the manager trusted the 2 centre halves to defend tonight, and we knew maybe at times we were going to be 2v2 though, because we wanted to press our wing backs from the off, and we did that at times, and then other times, look, it doesn't work. You can't press them for 90 minutes,
Yeah, and just at the end there, in the second half we were struggling to get a few chances at a time, to get the crowd behind us. Do you think was there ever a time in the second half where you were thinking, we might not get even a chance here before the end of the game?
No, never for 1 minute did I think that, but there was a period where they had the ball and we couldn't get near them, and excuse me, that's what, as I said, that's what top teams do to you, and it's, from the stand it can look sometimes like you're not getting out to people, but let me tell you, when they're moving you about out there for 90 minutes, it can be hard. But the manager changed it up. He brought Scotty Hogan on, and we played a few channel balls, went 4-4-2, and we caused him a bit of trouble, and that's what got us back into the game, I think.
We're still unbeaten, and well done tonight.
Thank you. Cheers, thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.